Wow, I have a crazy dog right now. Hello everyone, so today I'm with Bean, my baby, and we're going to make brownies. But I had to play with her for 30 minutes before this because she is a high energy golden doodle. And currently I think she's very high energy. And I don't think she likes the tripod either. I think Bee needs to be played with just a little bit more first. So I'll be back. Testing, testing, testing. Alright, so today we're going to be making some olive oil brownies from Love and Lemons. I think even though these brownies are made without butter, they taste better. Why you might say it? Because I think the texture from the olive oil, the moisture, it gives it a nice chewy fudginess that you wouldn't expect out of it, but it tastes better. So we're gonna make some olive oil brownies from Love and Lemons. In addition to that, we're going to yap about life. I need to find the recipe because I don't know it by heart. I have made these brownies for people before and they have always been a hit. People like them. So I would definitely recommend. This is what it looks like. Focus. Oh. This is the recipe. So let's get everything set up. Mise en scene. Flour, some sugar. You're gonna need cocoa powder. You need some powdered sugar. All you need is bowls. So I just finished finals. I'm in my third year of college and I finished fall quarter finals. I have to say, I feel like college is going by really fast. The first 2 years of college felt really long because it's such a learning curve of figuring out what even am I doing at all and how do I have a routine. When you hit your third year, I feel like things start to stabilize and you kind of hone in on more confidence and self-assuredness, and that allows things to move fast, which is nice. I've appreciated that. But I will say, I was very stressed for my finals this quarter. This was definitely the most challenging combination of classes that I've taken yet. For my econ class, I've been working up to this final data science stats class. Boy, did it kick my butt. And also my accounting class. So basically everything is always challenging. Every single class is always hard, and I stress way too much than I probably should, but that's just me. Academic stress is honestly one of the worst stresses for me. I hate taking tests. I've never liked taking tests. Gotta set my oven to 325 to preheat that. Now we can measure our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients. Pro tip, recently I was baking for my friends and I was trying to make them vegan version. I used banana as a substitute for egg and it turned out really yummy, but it was very fudgy because I didn't predict the ratio of banana substituted for egg correctly, so you should use like half a banana in lieu of the egg if you want a vegan version of these brownies. The flavor of the banana with the chocolate, really nice, really nice. Like I was saying, academic stress, it's the worst, but I am so glad to be done with finals. I've just been dreaming of being able to just rot and do nothing. I finished my last final on Thursday and today's Sunday. I have literally just been rotting since Thursday night. It's been amazing. And I think one thing I've learned is recovery is very essential. When you go into break, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to do the mostest. I need to have the bestest life possible during break. But I think the way to go is to do nothing for a good 3 to 5 days to just let yourself relax and recuperate. I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. the night before Thursday, cramming for that econ final. And let me tell you, on Friday and Saturday, I definitely felt like a zombie. And only today do I feel functional. I recommend just taking a chill pill. Or why did I put my hand? I always think about that trend on TikTok where they do an adult haunted house. A haunted house adult edition of fears, and it's like paying the bills, going to the doctors, going to the dentist, just doing like adult things. And I completely agree. I don't like horror movies. They still scare me, I guess. At the end of the day, what will forever scare me the most is real life and taking tests and doing actual scary things in life, getting a job, going to an interview, and definitely is taking those econ and accounting finals that I took. That's my haunted house of horrors. This whole week was a haunted house, you know? Why pay $80 for a Universal Horror Nights ticket when you're already a college student and week 10 and finals week is gonna come? It's your haunted horror extravaganza, because you have an entire week of taking scary tests. So yeah, I have been rotting for the past 2 to 3 days. I started a K-drama, and this is like a tradition for me. I'm so sad. I always have watched Singles Inferno for the past 3 years during winter. That is my tradition, and that is how I rot. I sit back and enjoy some good reality TV, and I'm so sad because they don't have a new season. I know that they're trying to make production even more upscale than the last, but come on, I need my winter break Singles Inferno. However, I started a new K-drama, Welcome to Sandalri. It's pretty good. I have watched some bad K-dramas, and when you watch a bad K-drama, that goes nowhere. You feel like you wasted your life. But this one is making me not feel that way. The emotion is great. The actors are top-notch. The trope is a typical childhood friends reconnect. One of them lives a glamorous life, went to Seoul, the other stayed home, but they never stopped loving each other. But anyways, I've been basically couch rotting watching Welcome to Sandalri. It's been fun watching. Let's talk about being in your winter arc. Now that I am on winter break, there's so many things that I want to do, but at the same time I like want to do nothing. So that's the struggle, is wanting to do everything but nothing at the same time. I've always wanted to have like a cool winter wardrobe, and I've never really done that before. It doesn't really get super cold in Southern California. I go down this rabbit hole of looking at really aesthetic Instagram photos of NYC girls, and I just love getting inspiration from their outfits. And another thing that I really want to do this winter is dive back into film photography. I think it's just a pattern with me that I just get obsessed with film photography for some reason. I did my first vintage camera purchase on eBay. I ordered a Canon SureShot 105 and get deep into my film camera phase and try to actually take good photos. I recently saw a photographer tips post where they said capture the feeling, not the moment. And wow, that was just, the best photos are the ones that capture the emotions. And that's where I realized if I go into my second phase of photography with that thought in mind, what am I capturing, what emotion, what story am I trying to tell with the photo? That'll really help me take my photos to the next level. So I'm gonna try that, and hopefully that works well. That was a very eye-opening quote. I think I'm just gonna take that and run with that forever. Great advice. Have 2 eggs. If you are vegan, half a banana. I'm gonna get into photography again. I just need to do more creative things. This whole past 3 months of life has been numbers and math. It feels so liberating when the quarter ends and I can do this. My therapy. Let's actually talk about free therapy. Everyone needs their form of free therapy, as in just time to do hobbies. For me, it's baking, drawing, taking photos, and also exercise, which I want to talk about also because this is the most on top of my gym game that I've been. This year, I felt more on top of everything. I realized that going to the gym is actually what helps me relieve my stress. Whereas before I would think, oh, I'm too stressed to exercise. If I'm feeling more stressed, then instead of resting and feeling restless, then I actually just get up and go to the gym. And once I go, I feel so much better. It's really just getting myself there. That's the mental challenge. And that's where I realized working out at least 2 to 3 times a week, it just changes the game for my mental health, physical health as well. I get back pain from sitting and my shoulders tense up. Just having any movement, I think, is the game changer. Usually at the end of fall quarter, this quarter, I always feel really out of shape, but I actually don't feel that bad. I ran the turkey trot with my family, and I've never run a marathon before. I was able to run those 3 miles because of consistent working out for just 2 to 3 times a week. It really changed the game for me. Alright, so I thought I would do angle change because we're going to mix in our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients now. I like to just eyeball the salt. Just a little bit of that. I use this spatula year-round, a Christmas spatula, when it's actually the holidays and I get to use this. It's extra fun. Alright, so let's just pour this in. Trying to make this look not too messy. This is, oh my gosh, okay, wait, I am making a mess. Classic Katelyn. The real me is that I make messes and I'm messy. Oh, speaking of messy, my favorite song has been Messy. It's going viral all over TikTok right now and everyone is using the sound. I love that song. It's genuinely a great song. Just the dichotomy. Which is what I think connects with everyone is the chorus is about being too messy, but then being too clean. It's about the extremities of life. Being too this, but not being enough of that. Needing more of this, but needing less of that. And it's basically just about how you can never be perfect. Or that's my opinion about what I think that song is about. And I love it. Okay, I don't want to overmix that. I didn't prep my pan, so let me do that. Hi, Bean. You're so cute. It's always so stressful getting these pans out because I feel like every single thing is gonna come out. Oh. Oh, I almost forgot the olive oil spray. Oh, hi. Quick intermission. I think it's because she just drank water. Alright, so we gotta smooth this out. I love brownies because great dessert to share. This is ready to go. Okay, 40 to 48 minutes they're gonna go. I feel like you should always do more chocolate chips than the recipe calls for. That's just my opinion. Place these very well. Popping it in 40 minutes. It's time to clear everything while I wait for my brownies to bake. Then I get to watch more of Sam read. We have 28 minutes left. Let's check on our brownies. It is. Alright, here it is. It looks beautiful. There's an added element that they don't tell you to put on, but it's to sprinkle a little bit of salt on top. And you have to do it while it's hot so it kind of sticks on a little bit. I'm always so impatient because I just want to cut these brownies right now and eat them right now, but I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes and then we'll come back once it's set a little bit. They're still really gooey, so this is not gonna be super aesthetic, but here is my bite. We're just going to enjoy this together, even though Bean can't eat chocolate. I'm so sorry. Let's taste test. This is even better than the perfect amount of chew, nice amount of fudginess, gooiness. And it's all because it's the olive oil. When you use butter, it gets a little bit too dense, a little too cakey, but this gives it the perfect texture. Crispiness, lightness, fudgy, without being too dense. And when it's warm, the chocolate chips melt in your mouth. This is just the best. And Bean over here got tired of me talking, so. Love and Lemons chocolate brownie recipe. This is where it's at. So, I'm going to close out the video now. Thank you for watching me yap while baking brownies. I hope you got some form of entertainment from this and a good recipe recommendation if you're a chocolate lover like me, or maybe you need to bake for the holidays. These brownies are awesome, just divine. But yeah, happy holidays everyone. I hope you have an amazing Christmas with your family and your friends and your dogs, your pets. If you're not a dog person, your cats or your birds, whatever animal that you have. As always, continue to enjoy good food with amazing people, have real conversations, and just live your life. Thanks everyone, have a wonderful night. Bean got concerned.